Traditions. They remind us where it all began. A time when lacrosse was more than just a game. When it was a gift from the Creator, a sacred rite, a curing ritual. Traditions. They travel through the generations, passed down from hand to hand, bringing us back to a time worth revisiting. This is our tradition. This is your passion. This is traditional lacrosse.
Vanguard Lacrosse, built by players who believed the game deserved better. Born on Long Island and set out to create lacrosse equipment that combines premium materials, advanced engineering, and a level of quality that players can rely on every time you step on the floor. With a focus on creating equipment that earns its place on the field, gear designed with intention, tested for the demands of the game, and built to perform when it matters most. From their shafts and mesh to custom uniforms and team gear, every product is developed with performance, durability, and the player experience at the forefront. Visit their website today to check out all they have to offer. Vanguard Lacrosse, lead your legacy.
Traditions. They remind us where it all began. A time when lacrosse was more than just a game. When it was a
Welcome, lacrosse fans, back to Utica, New York, the 2026 NABLL Championships. We are happy to have you here. Things kicking off here in just a moment. Our first game on rink one between the Lakers and the Owls. Owls will be wearing red, Lakers in purple. Exciting matchup for both teams. Both returning from last year's Nationals in Milwaukee. The Owls with a very good showing at their first Nationals, taking home a third place on technicality. Obviously no third place game, but they wanted to make sure that everyone knew they finished in third. The Lakers coming off of a poor showing out there. Travel and dedication really being one of their big issues. They were started by Woody Seneca, who sadly passed away the first year they were in the NABLL. Rest in peace to Woody. But they're here. They finished out that season for healing, and they're here for redemption now. I think we're going to see a very good Lakers team, a very different Lakers team than what they had at the 2025 Nationals, this close to home for them. We're excited to see what they had. A tough start to the year for the Lakers, starting things off 0-3. But some mid-season pickups really turning things around, and they have not lost a game since. A couple games get circled on their calendar. Excited to see how the round robin turns out. The Oak City Owls, on the other hand, have not lost a game this year. Haven't lost a game since the 2025 Nationals when they lost that semifinals. Just getting started here. It sounds like the game two has kicked off on the other side between the Spirits and the Paper City Oaks. Down for our first face-off. Possession gained by the Lakers, entering the offensive zone. Carries deep, a 3-on-2 opportunity. Good closeout check by the Owls there, closing off the third man. Things are fast right now. You got to imagine Both teams are very excited to be here. You can tell from those two first possessions, about 10 seconds taken off the clock on neither of them. Not a lot of settled offense so far as the pattern continues here. Owls taking the ball up the floor. A pass was tipped there, picked by the Owls, moving up the floor. 3-on-2 if they push the numbers here. G. Johnson moving in to cut off that pass, just making it just a little uncomfortable for him. A drop ball by the goalie. Short time on the clearing clock here. He makes it in time. You may see some 4-on-4 here. Two of the players are down at the other end as the Owls choose to leave one on offense, and the Lakers deciding to keep a defender back there. Short angle shot behind the net. Picked up by the Owls, reset, moving up the floor. Minute 15 into this game. Things are moving quickly. He puts his head down, he shoots, he scores. Number 10 from the Owls. Cam Jones starting things off, the first goal on rink 1 of this 2026 NABLL championship. One nothing Owls. Second face-off starting here. Right into the back of his stick. Flips it around. And a smooth transition gets the face-off guy off the floor. Again, quick numbers here. 3-on-2 like you draw it back in practice. A whistle for a loose helmet here. It's going to be purple ball. Lakers settling into one of their first offensive sets here, really full 5-on-5. Their one last possession was 4-on-4 when they got settled. Shot from up top, goal. Finds his way past the goalie, 63. That's Mason Thompson finding the first goal for the Lakers, back to a tied ball game, 0-0. Anything inside that yellow line is good shooting space here. You're going to have to acknowledge those shooters, get out on hands before you leave your goalie out to dry. Legal procedure called. Lakers moving the ball. Zach Miller down in the corner there. Goal. Zach Miller working with Andrew Young on the pick and roll.
The ball.
Deep on the hands of Miller here.
Zach Miller down in the
Andrew
corner
cuts
there.
through. The communication on the switch is not there. They take the high man Miller, who's fading away from the net, and leave Andrew wide open for an easy tuck reaching across the body. Going to mention Ian Manning here, the goalie for the Owls. This is his first year as a starter. Oldest man on the roster, as his GM liked to point out. We're seeing this pattern a lot out of the Oak City Owls. Pushing that 3-on-2, moving it to the far side, cutting it back to the near side, but that man is just not getting in front of the net. He's taking the shot from a steep angle. The goalie's big in net, not going to find much room. He needs to get that extra step to glory, get in front of the net. Ooh, rings one off the post. Thomas Stevens. Back to Ian. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to the family. Both his son and daughters are playing goalie in college right now, and his wife Jody, a critical member of the team as well. Ian, a goal as he gets stepped around there. Goal number 18, Caleb Johnson. Ian is the Oak City Owls stringer and lead karaoke singer, from what I'm told.
As he gets stepped around there, goal number 18.
3-1, Lakers up to an early lead here. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. 10-minute running quarters here. Stop time under 4 in the fourth quarter. We will be stopping time for penalties as well. Just the intricacy of the arena here. If we're going to put a penalty on the board, the clock does need to be stopped. The Owls slowing things down just a bit here, trying to get settled into their offense. Get their systems running. Shot, goal, there we go. The second goal for the Owls here. Really, first time I've seen them settle down into their set offense. Like I said, they've come a long way to get to this championship. There's got to be some excitement. Finding their head there was a great sign. Settling into their offense and finding an outside shot there. Looking to find a number here. Looks like 31 for the Owls. Jack Dagenston. A push. Lakers there. Shot by Zach Miller. Saved, knocked high into the air. Owls are going to come up with this ball and look to push it up the field. An interesting piece about the Lakers here, Zach Miller is playing with his brother Ben Miller, number 24. Both on the left side offense. It'll be fun to watch those guys. Zach Miller, of course, of Denver University fame, a great player out of the Seneca Nation. Lakers with the turnover, carrying the ball up the floor. Settling things down, getting this powerful offense on the floor, see if they can find another chance. Owls again choosing to leave a hanger, playing 4-on-4, 4-on-3 right now. A goal sneaks one by, just a little miscommunication out of the Owls bench, leaving a guy back, forcing a 4-on-4 offensive set, and just not getting the change right. Leaving a guy wide open, 4-on-3. Again, looking to pull a number here. 63. Mason Thompson with another one. Second of the night. Face-off won by the Lakers. Quick ball movement to a breakaway. Goal, just patience going around the goalie there. Face-off guy being rewarded for his work. Quick win, quick ball movement. Just a step faster processing what's going on out there are the Lakers right now as they make things 5-2. Minute and a half to go in this first quarter. Number 1, Wyatt Cooper with the goal and the face-off. Will be Owls ball here. Again, I'd like to see the Owls settle into things here. Get a full set and see what they can do. They've shown they can play 5-on-5 on the offensive end. They just got to get their chances. No shot there, 14 seconds on the shot clock. That one will go off the goalie's shoulder, and the Owls will retain possession. Another shot clock. The Lakers do look just a bit out of sorts on the defensive end. I'm seeing guys pop open like we see there. This is going to be something to watch as it develops throughout the game. Shot by number 50. Too many men being called on the Lakers here. They will stick someone in the box. Playing the NLL rulebook here. 36 seconds to go. Like I mentioned, the clock will stop as penalties are being adjudicated. 64 seconds, and our first look on special teams. Tal Bruno going to be at the point of this power play. Hopkins grad, played for the Atlas, a short stint in the NLL, and his third year here with the Owls. On the righty shooter spot there in 21, Will Forrestal, the co-GM of this team. A nice play drawn up there, gets some space and finds the back of the net. Number 8, Nate Hames.
Nice play drawn up there,
Brings
gets
them
some
within
space
2.
and finds the back of the net.
This will take us to the quarter break. 5-3, opening things up here. A short 2-minute break to get, as these teams try to regroup. A very important goal, I think, for the psyche of the Owls here. A 5-2 game is much different than a 5-3 game. They've shown they can play offense with them. The Lakers come in with speed. When things are going fast, the Lakers are just a step ahead of them, making the right decisions, finding the right guys. You're seeing them get open in front of the net because they're making these quick passes. The Owls have shown in a 5-on-5 set on offense, they can play with these guys and create some problems, some intricate picks, some intricate plays that are popping their guys open, getting good shots. We're really going to have to see what happens through the rest of this quarter.
Traditions. They remind us where it all began. A time when lacrosse was more than just a game, when it was a gift from the Creator, a sacred rite, a curing ritual. Traditions. They travel through the generations, passed down from hand to hand, bringing us back to a time worth revisiting. This is our tradition. This is your passion. This is traditional lacrosse.
Vanguard Lacrosse, built
On the YouTube chat here, if you guys want us to shout anybody out, got something to say about the game, your opinion definitely will be taken into account here as well. Teams will switch sides here for the start of the second quarter. I've given you some background on the Lakers. Want to just touch on the Owls. Started by Vic and Will. They got talent from all over the board, and MCLA through Division I. Like mentioned, some professional players out there as well. Back-to-back South Atlantic champions. Here's their second nationals. Just want to congratulate their captain, Justin Peterson, back home. Him and his wife are welcoming in twin girls to this world, and unfortunately he's unable to be here. But I know he's here in spirit in the Owls locker room. Just waiting for the clock to start. Everyone's a little excited. Want to make sure we're having. Just want to make sure we're having the clock set. Everybody ready before we get things going. A loose ball, a good fight, still loose, and the Owls will come away with it. Will they push possession here? The Lakers are all over if they try. Just behind the net, we see the Irving Grove Isotopes getting in the building for their first time at Nationals. I'm excited how they can do. Outside shot, big save. I think both goalies will admit they'd like to see a better performance out of themselves in this second quarter. And I think it's going to be a big difference in this game, who can find their rhythm, who can start making those saves on these outside shots, really force the teams to get to the middle, get to those dirty areas as a shot rings off the post. Owls retain possession in a fresh shot clock, looking to use it here. See right into the goalie's chest. Seems as though the Owls are short on left-handed players at the moment. We're seeing a lot of sets, four righties, one lefty. But another possession here. The Lakers were able to get some changes in during that turnover. Not as tired legs as it would be for their fourth possession in a row. Soaked shot in the middle. Off of the Laker defender, no over and back will be called. "15 seconds left on this shot clock. A lot of time here in the offensive zone for the Owls to kick off this second quarter. shot clock violation will let the Lakers out of the defensive end if they're able to move the ball up the floor. G. Johnson, number 44, one of the leaders of this team, carrying it, finds an open man. An assist for G. Sending that ball to Chris Atwood. Oh, pardon me. 6-3 is the score. Tyler Seneca in net for the Lakers. A great seal out of the lefty side. Gets an open shot. 7 seconds on the shot clock. A big save by Ian, but the rebound picked up and tucked around him, making things 7-3. That good initial save out of Ian, a great rebound, and Owls just a little bit lost there on who's covering that man. All the time in the world to gather it, collect himself, and tuck one around Ian. Cal Bruno carrying the ball in for the Owls. Passes it off and gets deep, looking to set a pick for his man. Creating a lot of space. Not to be used, though, by his teammate. Outside shot by Tal. Takes a deflection and misses the net. Chasing the rebound down. Owls retain possession as the shot clock expires. We are seeing a reset. Off of the goalie, into the netting. Owls retain possession. Get another chance at things here. It is going to put a little bit of wear on the defense. There we go, outside shot, 89. Bryce Craig, good goal just over Tyler Seneca's right shoulder. Like I was saying, these back-to-back possessions are going to put some wear on the defense and on the goalie as they're trying to, as they're getting through multiple possessions. It's going to wear them down. We're going to have to see the Owls start to take advantage of those situations as we did there, 7-4. Clean face-off win by the Owls, but the loose ball missed. Eventually able to pick it up and get this red offense on the floor. Wide open, but just not the angle you're gonna want to beat Tyler Seneca here. Ball behind the net. Gain some space. Cross floor pass. A big pick. All over his guy's back. And the Oaks City Owls get an interference call there on the reset, giving the Lakers the ball. With all these possessions the Owls have been getting, we'd like to see the Lakers take some time on their offensive set here. Give the guys on the back end a minute to breathe. But you can't pass up opportunities like that. A good save by Ian. Loose ball picked up by the Lakers, and now it's their time for back-to-back possessions. Another big save by Ian. A loose ball in the corner. Who's going to come up with it? Lakers had it momentarily, but passed that ball away. The Owls will pick it up and move it up the floor. Lakers getting out on defense quickly. They're going to stop any chance of a fast break here. Tal Bruno with the ball. Shot and another save by Tyler Seneca, who's really seemed to settle himself in this second quarter. A long pass, just takes a weird skip. This floor is not very bouncy. You're going to see a lot of balls die. On the concrete floor, a lot of these guys are used to playing in the summer in the Can-Am or in these upstate divisions. They're used to those concrete floors that are going to kick the ball up. So a pass like that in the summer from Tyler Seneca may have just been perfect, but unfortunately here the ball dies and we were unable to connect on that. Here we are. 77, Chris Atwood, one of the star players for the Lakers, finding that space, connecting on the long pass after a messy restart. And the Owls are just not seeming to cover the floor like they need to be.
Here we are.
These 2-on-1, 3-on-2 situations the Lakers are creating. Like I said throughout the game, the Lakers just seem to be a step faster in processing these bang-bang situations. An infraction on the Owls. Lakers will settle into the offense here. Whoa! I hope Ian is okay there. A little push in the back sends the Laker flying into his knees. The no fault of the Laker player. Ian does look to be up and good. Just taking a little time to settle his equipment. Deserves any second he can get here. Time's running down here in the second quarter. 8-4, 1:30 to go. Owls choosing again to leave a guy hanging in the offensive end. Lakers matching feet. We're going to be playing 4-on-4 for this possession here. Looks to try to cut underneath, but the path is blocked. A little bit too much on that push there on the pick. It's going to be sent the other way. This is a really important time for these teams to feel out these referees. What's going to be called, what's not, what's their line, and how do they adjust to it. I often tell my players back home in Seattle, it's your job to figure out what the referees call on that day. You got to push the line. Take some pushes early. Find that line so we can play up to it and see where we go from there. But it is important to see how you adjust from that point. 48 seconds to go. Lakers will be starting things off. A quick shot to try to not allow the Owls to have a 30-second last look here, which they will. If without a shot clock reset, go. I was going to say without a shot clock reset, the Lakers were looking to get possession there to end the quarter. However, a nice shot out of transition there is going to turn things around. About 20 seconds to go in the quarter. We'll see if we can face off here.
I was going to say without a shot clock reset.
Looks as though that was number 19, Nick Dominic, with the transition goal. Those are big. Again, bringing it within 2. After 1, they were down 3. After 2, they're down 2. We're going to have a pretty tight game if this pattern continues.
From uniforms and team gear, every product is developed with performance, durability, and the player experience at the forefront. Visit their website today to check out all they have to offer. Vanguard Lacrosse, lead your legacy.
Traditions. They remind us where it all began. A time when lacrosse was more than just a game, when it was a gift from the Creator, a sacred rite, a curing ritual. Traditions. They travel through the generations, passed down from hand to hand, bringing us back to a time worth revisiting. This is our tradition. This is your passion. This is traditional lacrosse.
Vanguard Lacrosse, built by players who believed the game deserved better. Born on Long Island and set out to create lacrosse equipment that combines premium materials, advanced engineering, and a level of quality that players can rely on every time you step on the floor. With a focus on creating equipment that earns its place on the field, gear designed with intention, tested for the demands of the game, and built to perform when it matters most. From their shafts and mesh to custom uniforms and team gear, every product is developed with performance, durability, and the player experience at the forefront. Visit their website today to check out all they have to offer. Vanguard Lacrosse, lead your legacy.
Traditions. They remind us where it all began. A time when lacrosse was more than just a game, when it was a gift from the Creator, a sacred rite, a curing ritual. Traditions. They travel through the generations, passed down from hand to hand, bringing us back to a time worth revisiting. This is our tradition. This is your passion. This is traditional lacrosse.
Vanguard Lacrosse, built by players who believed the game deserved better. Born on Long Island and set out to create lacrosse equipment that combines premium materials, advanced engineering, and a level of quality that players can rely on every time you step on the floor. With a focus on creating equipment that earns its place on the field, gear designed with intention, tested for the demands of the game, and built to perform when it matters most. From their shafts and mesh to custom uniforms and team gear, every product is developed with performance, durability, and the player experience at the forefront. Visit their website today to check out all they have to offer. Vanguard Lacrosse, lead your legacy.
Welcome back to NABLL Game Stream. The second half about to get underway here. A score correction, it is 8-5, not 8-6. That was handled through the halftime break as we get ready to rejoin things here. 10-8, a better game going on here than on the other floor. 9-1 coming out of halftime last time I looked. An unbelievable handle there. And a great goal. Number 77, Chris Atwood, one of the studs of this Lakers team. Looks like we have a goalie change on the Owl side. I do see Ian on the bench, so I don't believe this is an injury-related change. And then the player along, Von Del Viller, in net for the Owls. An unfortunate, tough start for him there. Not the look you're trying to get as your first shot, but he did have a very good performance last year. at Nationals. Surprised a lot of people with his quick movements, his ability to track outside shots. Hoping to see some more of that here if the Owls are going to be able to stick in this game. A quick delay here as we are working through some technical issues on the far side. Looks like something with the clock is trying to be fixed. Don't see the goal making it 9-5 up on the board yet, and I'm wondering if that might be the issue. It is the shot clock. The rear official will be keeping the count while we try to keep things moving. I will do my best to listen in and try to keep you updated on this shot clock. The Lakers on offense, 15 seconds on the shot clock I just heard. Arm goes up for a penalty. .75, 2 minutes for the Owls with Lamar Jelks for a slash. The Owls with their first penalty of the game. Lakers getting their chance to show something on special teams here. We saw a great play out of the Owls early on their opportunity. What do the Lakers have dialed up? Are they just going to play backyard ball? They've been playing this game for a very long time. They may just know what to do on the offense here. Number 1, Wyatt Cooper on the point. 97, the lefty shooter. Thomas Stevens, 66. Zach Miller down in the corner on the lefty side. Some quick movement. Gets the goalie moving, tucking it back to the far side. Vaughn rushing to get over to that near pipe. Who do we have here with the goal? 43, Nelson Logan, able to just show some patience, let Vaughn move all the way to the far side and reach back to where he couldn't get to. I believe that makes things 10-5. We will try to get that corrected here. But we'll keep things in mind. 10-5 Lakers at the moment. Chris Atwood over to Zach Miller. Miller to Atwood. Atwood to Miller. Reset and moving up the floor for the Owls. They do have that corrected to 10-5 now. It's good to see. A fast break opportunity just fading away from the net. You got to get to the middle. But another opportunity. Our shot clock is working as well. Good news. Things are looking up here in Utica. The Owls with an offensive set. One step to glory. Big save out of Tyler Seneca. Going to corral that rebound and allow the Lakers to push back up the floor. Great looking uniforms out of the Lakers this year in purple. Big fan of the color. Owls in a strong red. Looks like we have a kerfuffle going on down there. .25 Jones heading to the box. We need 2 minutes for cross check here. With 7 minutes left in the third. Motions are getting high. Here we go with another Lakers power play. Quick reset as we get going again. Big pick, not making that space. Out to 97, big shot. That's what I'm talking about from Vaughn. That ability to track outside shots is his strong suit. The Lakers will need to get to the middle here if he continues to play like that. Ball starting in the bottom left, a fresh shot clock, minute 20 to go on the power play here. Lakers with the ball behind the net, up to the top. Swings it over, one more pass. And without getting Vaughn moving, he's able to make a big save there. Fire it up to first stop inside. Getting Vaughn moving is going to be the key. If he can see a shot, he can save a shot. The Owls here ragging the ball, trying to kill some time on this power play. 40 seconds to go on the power play. A good save out of Seneca. And the Lakers have the ball moving up the floor. No numbers here. I'm assuming they're going to wait to get their full power play on the floor as the Owls find their full penalty kill. A pass knocked down, quickly corralled by the Lakers. A good loose ball from the Owls, quickly up the floor. Unfortunately, misses the. We have a holding call on the Lakers, number 42. Andrew Young going to take 2 minutes in the box. 4 seconds to go on the penalty kill for the Owls. We're going to see a power play for the Owls here quickly. 5:04 to go in the third. You got to imagine they need something going soon. 5 goals, 15 minutes and 5 seconds to play on a running clock. Things will move quickly. Four and four for the moment. Penalties release. Owls are on the power play here. Cal Bruno taking up a lot of space. A good cut through the middle, but answered by the Lakers. Finally, we get that fifth member in for the Owls. Only 8 seconds on the power play, though. Forstall with a big shot, just missing the net, going out of play. Lakers will get the ball here. Looks like it was tipped somewhere along the line. It was a full shot clock, getting that power play going again. We saw a nice play out of them early on. It'd be nice to see something drawn up here to make some space. Oh. Shot going through the legs of Seneca. He caught a piece of it to put it outside, spun his stick, and he's lucky it stayed out. A big save to answer back from that. Long ball sent, finds Zach Miller as he gets across the net. Again, doesn't make Vaughn move, and he's gonna make that save. He's fired up again. We need to see the Owls offense answer here. Match that energy of their goalie on the back end, giving them the chance to stay in this game. Owls need to take advantage of it. A loose ball there does not help their case. A strong forecheck is going to get the ball back. An interference call. I believe he came through the crease to defend there. That is a penalty. Yep, Isaiah explaining things now to number 89 on the Owls. As I search through my roster here, Bryce Craig going to sit down. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the quarter. 24 seconds on the Lakers penalty. 2 minutes on the board for the Owls. We're going to see 4-on-4 lacrosse for nearly a full possession here. I gotta think this favors the Lakers playing 4-on-4 as they throw the ball away. But just the experience they've shown in these odd man situations have given them the edge. Mertens here, the other Owls, Vic Mertens, the other, pardon me if I'm butchering that last name, the other Owls co-GM and founder, up on the floor. Tal Bruno to the center. Good defense, forcing him to go near side. Tyler Seneca there to answer the issue. No space to shoot, and he puts it wide. Lakers on the fast break. G. Johnson. Shot, rebound, goal. 24, Ben Miller, Zach Miller's brother, able to put things away.
On the fast break, G. Johnson.
That's what I'm talking about here, these odd man situations. Just a step behind.
Shot,
loose balls in front of the net, and you need a
goal.
defender there to help your goalie out. He makes a big save on the first one, and just no help coming to him on the second one. 11-5, 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go in this third quarter. Lakers with another face-off win. Some hard defense being played. Big loose ball out of the Owls, pushing the ball up the floor. Big save from Seneca. Tosses the ball out. An interesting move. Owls unable to take advantage of their opportunities. I think that's the story of the third quarter so far for them. Vaughn giving themselves chances, keeping them in this game, but the Owls offense just has not been able to take advantage of that. Missed shots fading away. Another one goes wide out into the net. The Lakers will pick up the ball with 48 seconds on the court in the quarter. In no hurry at this moment. Pardon me, I'm distracted by the guy going down. I wish him nothing but the best. Owls will bring the ball up the floor. As the quarter comes to the end here, 11-5, a big quarter out of the Lakers, 3 goals to nothing. Really pushing the boundaries here. Gonna have to see things happen quickly if the Owls are gonna be able to get things together.
Back to a time worth revisiting. This is our tradition. This is your passion. This is traditional lacrosse.
Vanguard Lacrosse, built by players who believed the game deserved better. Born on Long Island and set out to create lacrosse equipment that combines premium materials, advanced engineering, and a level of quality that players can rely on every time you step on the floor. With a focus on creating equipment that earns its place on the field, gear designed with intention, tested for the demands of the game, and built to perform when it matters most. From their shafts and mesh to custom uniforms and team gear, every product is developed with performance, durability, and the player experience at the forefront. Visit their website today to check out all they have to offer. Vanguard Lacrosse, lead your legacy.
Coming back here into the fourth quarter, 11-5 Lakers. A quick face-off win, but a loose ball created by the Owls. Got to see them push it here. Good defense, just making that shot tough, and a great loose ball by Zach Miller. He's going to secure an offensive possession for the Lakers. Wow. Just a seeing eye pass from Zach to Chris Atwood. These two guys, while on opposite sides of the floor, lefty and righty, have done a great job working together to create some opportunities. (12-5). A good face-off win out of the Owls. Need to start taking advantage of these possessions quickly here. 8.5 to go. A shot wide. A man up the floor, ball's up. Just missed. Vaughn will collect and move the ball the other way. Finding their feet on offense now, the Owls. Doesn't seem to be as much of a spark. Seems as though the referee's calling a push on the Lakers while they're on defense. We'll see if they'll call this an inadvertent whistle. No, he'll go for 2. Likely the right call there. Lyle Stevens heading to the box for the Lakers. Going to sit for 2 minutes. 7:50 on the clock. Tal Bruno bringing in the ball for this Owls power play. Hames here on the lefty shooter side. The Lakers bringing a great section of fans out here on Friday. We'll see how that grows throughout the weekend. They also had a good section of fans out in Milwaukee. A dedicated group of people, a really good community around the team. A save from Tyler Seneca. Fast feet moving up the floor. Minute 23 on the power play. Killing time. Ooh, tried to string a pass in there. We're going to see an odd man situation here. Both Owls players looking to take their guy out of the play. One was able to get through. Oh, rang one off the pipe. Going to go all the way down to Vaughn. Owls with another possession, 45 seconds or so to go on this power play. The ball swings around. Again, I'd love to see that. Nice goal. Finds the near side. 51.
Again, I'd love to see
John
that.
Monreal.
Nice goal.
Finding the pipe on Tyler Seneca, taking advantage of the power play to make it 12-6. G just a little too pulled in by 71, cutting through the middle. Adding just a wrinkle like that is gonna spring some people open. You can't just pass the ball around the outside. Get the defense thinking. Get them in a situation where they're not the most comfortable, and you will find those shooting lanes on the power play. 5.5 to go in the game. A 6-goal difference as the Lakers push towards the net. A good check saves Vaughn from having to face another inside opportunity. The ball kicked back into Vaughn's crease, so in and back in is the call. Lakers will have possession and a fresh shot clock. They are attacking the net here on that Owls goal. They seem to be kind of using their clock more, but one goal coming the wrong way, and they are going to chase this down. They are not satisfied with their 6-goal lead at this point. Another possession. Lakers taking their turn to have the back-to-back possessions. Drives the net. Big save out of Vaughn, looking for someone to pick up the ball. Sends the pass down the floor. The Owls bring men. They don't have the numbers, but they don't have a choice. They've got to push at this point. It's tipped into the netting. Owls will retain possession. Tal Bruno with the ball up top. Number 4 on the floor there for whoever was looking for their son's playing time. Spencer Tunick is on the floor. Carrying the ball now. Switches hands. Passes the ball over. A good save out of Sedeca on the low shot, dropping down and using his stick. Ball's knocked loose. Owls retain possession. Oh, rings one off the pipe. Spencer Tunick carrying the ball. Ball passed behind the net, reaches around and finds one. Coming around the net on his wrong side, Tal Bruno just carries to a little bit of space and tucks one into that far side. A great goal with 3:45 to go.
Reaches around
who knows
and finds one. Coming.
A 5-goal lead, 3 minutes to go. Owls pick up the ball and push the issue. Cutter backside. Unfortunately, a righty coming down the lefty side. You're not going to have much of a look there. Owls get their face-off team off the floor and their offensive team on. A great pass finding space in the middle. Shot blocked, knocked down. But Owls again with the rebound. They are pushing the issue now. Good save out of Tyler. Is the rebound able to be secured? It's not. Owls with another chance. Wide open in the middle. Oh, how does that one not go? This time the Lakers get possession. A deep pass works. Oh, behind the back. Something pretty. Just unable to connect. With 2 minutes to go, up by 5, you might be looking to put one in the corner and waste about 30 seconds. That's just not the way the Lakers want to play. They said it before as I was talking to their team captains. They're here for redemption, and they're showing it now. They're not settled with a 5-goal lead. Through the crease. Again, a long pass. A good save out of Vaughn. Lakers continue to push the issue, looking to get the highest seed possible in out of their round robin games. With uneven games being played, we're going to see a lot of teams with not uneven games. Everybody's playing 3, but you don't play everybody. You're going to see a lot of teams coming in with the same record. Head-to-head is going to be a tiebreaker where possible, but where it's not, it's the goal formula. So it's the goals for divided by goals for plus goals against. What that breaks down to is of the goals scored in the games you played, what's the percentage that you scored? So right now the Lakers with a good goal formula so far, looking to push it, trying to make it they're just below 2/3, wanting to improve that number and secure the highest seeding possible. An outside shot, they're not letting up. Over and back. A push from behind, interference call. Are we going to the box or just possession? looks like possession. A timeout, red. As we settle back in here, 32 seconds, pardon me, to go on in the game. Coming up next on this floor, you'll see, in this channel, you'll see the Mustangs take on the Grizzlies. That's the Philly Mustangs and the Grand Rapids Grizzlies. On the other floor, we have the Golden Bears from Virginia and the Nashville Ignite. Coming out of this timeout, do they have something drawn up? It doesn't matter if you have something drawn up if you can't hang on to the ball. Looking to scramble with 17 seconds to go, driving the net, loses his footing, steps in the crease. And this will just about do it, but as the Lakers do, they're trying to push. Just occupying his defender there, making him think of not letting him know where the ball is, waiting for the opportunity, nearly picks one up and finds a good rebound. That will be the end of the game. Lakers take it 12-7. A great start on their redemption tour. And as the Owls find themselves 0-1 with plenty of time to come back. No one's getting eliminated from these placement games. The top 6 will move right to the quarterfinals. The bottom 4 will have to play it out in a 10 versus 7, 8 versus 9 play-in game for the rights to play the 1 seed and the 2 seed respectively. Mustangs taking the floor here in their new black jerseys just being delivered from Vanguard Lacrosse. Grizzlies in their whites, a snazzy looking uniform. They haven't changed much up. Looking forward to seeing you guys here in just under 20 minutes.
Traditions. They remind us where it all began. A time when lacrosse was more than just a game, when it was a gift from the Creator, a sacred rite, a curing ritual. Traditions. They travel through the generations, passed down from hand to hand, bringing us back to a time worth revisiting. This is our tradition. This is your passion. This is traditional lacrosse.
Vanguard Lacrosse, built by players who believed the game deserved better. Born on Long Island and set out to create lacrosse equipment that combines premium materials, advanced engineering, and a level of quality that players can rely on every time you step on the floor. With a focus on creating equipment that earns its place on the field, gear designed with intention, tested for the demands of the game, and built to perform when it matters most. From their shafts and mesh to custom uniforms and team gear, every product is developed with performance, durability, and the player experience at the forefront. Visit their website today to check out all they have to offer. Vanguard Lacrosse, lead your legacy.